to Blue Matona back here with part 4 of this Rome Total War gameplay. Yeah, if you've been watching the previous ones, you'll obviously remember that Greece here is pretty built up. They're pretty strong. I don't really have the force to go take them out right now, but I did just take Lilybium from Carthage, and I was pretty effectively able to cut the Scipii off from expanding through Sicily and down into northern Africa. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I got myself a little epic battle site right here, or a famous battle site, so that always helps. Let's just get this spy kind of standing in the middle here. I might transport him into Africa in a little bit, just see what I can find down there. But, yeah, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and get our usual Shrine to Mercury building up there. What can we retrain? Let's see. Oh, lovely. Let's get some cavalry, more cavalry in the city. Alright, so this city can train up some units already. That's pretty nice. Let's make sure it stays somewhat happy. I mean, 50% is not good, but I wasn't going to get anything better than that right after taking it. Syracuse, we'll keep you building the powerful trireme ships. That should give me some naval supremacy here early in the game. And then, so Croton expanded recently, which means I can build a government palace. And when I build this, it'll open up a whole new array of buildings. But before I do that, just because I have enough of these left, I'm probably going to want to do roads, farming, and the market and stuff before I actually upgrade that. So I should have just retrained pretty much my army here. So I have 4 generals. Okay, that guy's pretty good command. He's great. So they're all pretty good except for this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this guy in my capital because I don't really need someone outstanding in my capital, since it'll be on my side really no matter what. I don't need to have like a crazy good management person like positions there. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that as is, and I'll transport my large army back across the straits and into the city. So now that's looking pretty powerful. And let's see if any of these guys have some interesting faction heir, useless assessor. Okay, I mean, it's not great. I'm looking for one that might have a mercenary buff, and then I can walk out of the city and pick up some good mercenaries. But it doesn't look like Superior Commander. Doesn't look like any of them had one. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, that's all right. Let's take out this Greek navy. Slowly kind of chip away. Oh, and I killed one of their diplomats. All right, so that's always an added bonus. Let's slowly start trying to take out the Greeks navy-wise. You know, it'd be nice to kind of have control of the seas. I'll start just attacking these small little forces, hopefully sinking them, and instead of just pushing them back. So let's just kind of keep hitting a little bit of them, one by one. I don't know why they didn't group their ships together. It doesn't really make so much sense to have them separate like this. So, but anyway, so yeah, we'll do that. Just kind of move around. I might try to move south to Thurmond. The only issue is I really don't want to go up against this giant army. I mean, the Greeks with their hoplites, it's so tough to fight because you can't win like a head-on-head, like straight-on battle with hoplites. It's just impossible. You really have to like work around and flank them. So when they have a huge army and the line's really long, it just becomes incredibly difficult to kind of get that flanking going. But yeah, see, I'm not making much money. I need to wages. I need to figure out how to make a little bit more money. It's a little bit of an issue right now, early game. I need to blockade Thurman's ports. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, well, I already have a fleet right there. So let's move them in to blockade it. Just get that mission out of the way. And we'll move this fleet over as like a supporting kind of vessel. So I don't really like this Carthaginian army there. Maybe we'll get an early battle going here. It's small, 2 units. So let's what units is it? Some town militia and cavalry. So let's move all of our cavalry out. We'll take our general with us just so that he can possibly gain some experience. And let's do that again now that they ran away. And let's see what I can do here. Should be pretty easy. Just take them out, get them off Sicily. I just kind of want to hold that land over there and not really let them, take it out. That'd be pretty nice to have. So let's go ahead and set up. I don't really think I need to do anything too fancy. Just move those guys up so they don't have to run as far. Okay, so we'll move all of our cav to one side. I'm probably just going to get like a head-on fight, like a head-on run at them right here. I'm not exactly too worried about the, 2 small units that they have here. Round shield cavalry. I mean, that's pretty good cavalry, but town militia, my hostati should easily be able to take those guys out. So, not too worried about that. Move these out to the side. I want to engage them in a cavalry and an infantry fight. I want to try not to mix them if I can help it. So let's get my hostati going in. And they are running they're turning towards my cavalry slightly, it seems. Okay, so my hostati should start to throw their spears in a second. There they go. Always nice to see this from the hostati point of view. I'll take out a couple of them, and then they should be charging now. Have them throw one more whole volley of spears. Oh, no, okay, they're charging. Now let's move into the cavalry, and let's just try to keep it a one-on-one fight like this. I'd rather not mix the two if I can help it. So yeah, they're infantry. I should win this fight. I mean, I've only lost one hostati so far, and yeah, see, they're all losing. I outnumber them so much in cavalry, and that they don't stand a chance. So I'm not ending the battle. I'm electing to chase them down solely because I don't want to have this army kind of like lingering. I'd rather get rid of it and get it off the Sicily island. I don't really want it just like sitting around in my territory. So I just don't want to have to chase after it again next turn. But let's have my cavalry kind of just chase down these guys. How's the chase over here going? So I might be able to catch them. Oh, I had a little trouble clicking on them there. Alright, so totally knocked out their army. There weren't any men left, so that will not be a nuisance anymore, luckily. And are they getting any experience there? No? Okay. Stani had a pretty good amount of kills. They really owns that town militia pretty well, but yeah, not enough to get any experience points boost. But I will take that, and I'll just kind of solidify my claim on Sicily here. And let's keep building up things that will help with public opinion. So my population growth's pretty high. So let's get like roads going. I mean, you gotta have roads. It's kind of a necessity. So we'll go ahead and have a couple of those. I mean, I don't have much money again. Let's try to keep increasing. I think roads increase tradable goods, improve roads and trade. Yeah. So I mean, it's something that I'm gonna want to keep kind of like as high level as I can if possible. So this town's starting to grow. Hopefully I can get to 2,000 kind of sooner rather than later. I'm thinking about possibly trying to pick off this general while he's out in the open. But I don't know for sure if I want to rush out and meet him, because I wouldn't be able to retreat, which means if I move troops out there, then this massive army would be able to, come at me and probably take me out. Yeah, let's end our turn there. I'm not going to go after them. I don't think it's too smart to leave my guys out to dry, especially when they clearly outnumber me right now. They want me to blockade Carthage's ports now. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to do this battle. Shit. Cleared defeats. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's combine our navies. These ships are, somewhat experienced. I don't want to lose them. Then we'll move down to Carthage over here. Oh, so a little rebel force popped up of 80 Iberian infantry. So let's see, what can I, who here wants a little bit of a boost? Let's get the 2 lower experienced guys and the general. We'll walk out and take those guys out, get them out of my territory. A lot of little, tiny troops in Sicily right now. I'd rather just kind of keep that land, set and not have to worry about it, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll just take them out one by one as they keep popping up. I am doing a totally uphill battle here. Jeez, this is about as hilly as I've ever seen a battlefield in this game. Huh. I mean, wow, just look at this. This is like, that's as steep as heck. But we will move up the hill. It's going to take us a while. I don't want to run my guys up this hill because they're going to be exhausted by the time they get to the top if I run them. But it's going to take forever if I walk them, unfortunately. But Pierre took the high ground. You know, kind of got to respect that. Just unfortunate. I mean, this is like, they have quite a position up here. I'm not going to be able to get really any charge going into them. I'm just going to have to hopefully pick them off with some spears before I rush. And I just want my Hastati to get kills. I don't really want to actually have my general engage if I don't have to use them. I'll run them. I mean, it's just one unit. If they're a little bit exhausted, it should not be the end of the world. So let's keep moving my Hastati up here. I kind of want to get them to... See, they're already tired because the hill just... It makes them totally exhausted by the time they get up here. So, I mean, I'm just going to try to walk them if I can. I really wish they'd be in spear range at this point. And see, I'm just going to pick them off with the spears if I can before rushing in. There's really no point in not. I mean, if they're not going to charge me, like, I'll just throw a couple volleys of spears at them. It's pretty easy, and then we'll charge. So get the fight going here. I mean, they have the high ground, but... And my guys are already very tired and they're fresh, but I'm pretty confident. We'll get my cavalry up here just in case, and you know we can kind of flank around. See, my men are actually dropping pretty quick here. That's the thing. You really have this game. Really, you do have to take into account terrain advantage. I mean, remember the battle I had the high terrain. I mean, it was like I demolished it, and also you know morale, tiredness. I mean, running them up the hills. Probably not the call. I just got kind of lazy there. I didn't want to wait. But my cavalry, that's why I brought them, just in case this needed to happen. See, the moment I hit them from behind, they rout. I mean, they didn't stand a chance the moment I did that. So we'll finish these guys off so they won't be in our territory anymore. And I lost a lot of men for one unit of fighting, but not the end of the world. You know, I'll send them back to the city, and I'll be able to retrain them there. I can't really be wasting too much money. That's my only major concern. It's financial right now. So let's get those guys back into Lilybium. And what else would help? Let's fill up sewers. Let's try to get that public order rising. I think it's going to expand the next turn actually, so that's pretty nice. But let's retrain some of that Hastati, and we'll leave that for now. So this is why it's good to bring your general. You get little, you know, +1 command for when facing Carthaginians. I mean, that just only helps. So most people are Gauls going to war with everybody. Retrain troops. Alright, yeah, so nothing too much going on Sicily anymore. I can probably take the spy and get him over to Greece. I think that would probably be a good call, but yeah, I think I'll move this fleet down here to retrain, and then I'll use it to carry the spy over. But I don't really think I need many men over here. I mean, Carthage might make an attack. Maybe I can build up troops and try to make a move at Carthage. It's pretty undefended. I think that could be a pretty good call. So let's see what I can keep training up over here. Let's get some Hastati going. Yeah, let's keep training up some troops. See if I can maybe launch an invasion. Really kind of take advantage of a two-front war over here. We got Greece and Carthage on the left side. So we'll try to keep that going. Let's get some buildings going here. Retrain my general. Let's increase the public order a little bit. I'd love to keep the tax rate up if I can. Kuraton's still building something. This town's got 500 population left to go, so I think we'll stop it there for this turn. Greece still has a lot of forces gathered down south here. I mean, I wish I could kind of make a move at Thurman, but it just doesn't seem like that's going to totally happen yet. Not with those huge armies that they have. So we'll keep Apollonia We'll keep these guys here for a little bit. Maybe let's disband this unit. No point. There's no point in paying for units because I think each unit's upkeep per turn. It really kind of it's just set for the unit. It doesn't matter how many units, like how many men are within that unit, if it's damaged or not. So there's really no point in keeping, like, this 6. I mean, it's still actually, oh, so it charges per amount of men, not per the size. But there's still no point in spending that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. So let's see what happens. I really think it might be worth going in and taking out Carthage, and a large rebel force is attacking me. And I lost. That is really annoying. And my fleet just got, absolutely destroyed. I thought I was going to win that first battle. I was pretty favored to win, but let's see if I can save these last couple guys. Save my admiral, but that's not what I was hoping would happen there. Huh. Okay. Some random stuff. A lot of recruitment. Alright, Croton finished the market. Town grows. Libium grew. Okay. I wish the public order would raise up. I can start getting that tax rate going up. So let's move this tax rate up, make a little bit more money. And I made some money that turn. Okay, so let's keep training up a navy. I mean, I really didn't think my navy would get knocked out like that. I thought I'd be able to kind of save them next turn, but that's sometimes just kind of how it goes. So we're just gonna have to deal with that, and yeah, I guess just keep pressing. Let's use this guy as like a makeshift spy still down here. See, I really would love if I could just move in here, but I really don't want to face 4 different armies at once, especially these powerful armies. I just don't think I have the troops for that right now. I wish I could start training the next level up from Hastati, like some Principes and stuff, but there's just nothing I can really do about that right now. Let's get a little bit of a navy going again. I mean, I really was hoping to kind of have sea dominance here early. I mean, at least not dominance. There are too many other factions at this point in the game, but at least have a pretty good presence, and I really didn't think I'd be knocked out like that. Let's see what Carthage wants. Ceasefire, and for me to give them a city. No. Let's see if I can work something out with them. No, I mean, they're not going to give up Carthage. I don't want to make a deal with them. We'll see if I can make a move down south, but it might be smart to start kind of focusing a little bit more on the Greek side. I mean, I definitely want to, maybe I can send some ships in and get an invasion from the south, because I just don't know if I can go straight in here. I mean, this seems to be the most logical path south into Greece, and then moving along the coast here, but this army is so big, I don't think it's worth it. Senate office is assigned. Alright, so I picked up another. A dial. Yeah, I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. There's no way I can get that, but Tarentum grew also. Lovely. And I lost a little bit of money. That's okay. I trained up a bunch of troops that turn. Let's keep getting this navy over. Huh. It's really too bad that my navies were picked off like that. I got to totally retrain them. But sometimes it's happened. That's just gonna happen. You gotta learn the deal, I guess. What else can we do here? If I get the Legion barracks, I can start training up some Principes. I mean, that might be worth it. 4 turns. Although, I would love to get public order higher. Let's get the temple going. In these towns, I mean, public order is going to be pretty important. So see, this public order is rising up. So let's get the temple also. Train up some more troops. The thing I like about attacking Carthage. Okay, so Scipii is coming down here. So maybe I can move some troops over as well and try to pick off the capital. But I believe my mission right now is to blockade their port. And I only have 3 turns to do that. So I probably want to get moving next turn to go blockade. Yeah, okay. Once again, not much going on this turn. Build some farming and stuff before that. I mean, wish I could be doing more, but at least Scipii is being held at bay. I mean, see this huge army they just have standing there. Because there's not really that much they can do with it. Okay, so luckily my navy made it back alive. I'm gonna move these guys over just so that they can blockade Carthage's ports over here, because I want to get that going. And I should be able to move these guys in and retrain them this turn, so that's nice. It's always good doing the Senate missions. You know, you just regain that favor with the Senate, really get them to like you. I think long term that can only help. So we'll move this fleet south. Let's start getting kind of a naval presence going on down there. Okay. So no construction finished that turn. And I'm still losing money, so let's try not to do too much this turn. See, if I don't build anything, I'm only projected to make about 1,000. I mean, I need to take another city. I've been building up my armies, and I've been stagnant for too long as I haven't attacked any cities. So it would really be useful to go kind of get one more city's income into my empire. But let's see what I can. A lot going on up in Gaul right now. Julii seem to be kind of being weighed down up there. Okay, let's see what I can do. So we'll blockade that port. Get that taken care of. And then let's take those guys out. There we go. And those will be in support in case they get attacked. Let's take that guy down there. Okay, so made a little bit of money. Still not that nice, though. I really wish I could get some more. Coming of age. Let's see, where is he? He's in the Libyan. Okay, so I'll take him, whichever's better. Because I'll take my really good one for the Siege of Carthage and leave the other guy behind, probably. Gaul. Okay, nothing too much that affects me there. So let's... Ooh, Syracuse is not happy right now. What happened there? I thought I just trained up my Temple of Mercury. Public order. Is it culture penalty? Huh. I mean, maybe the fact that I actually built the temple hurt my public order because it's a different culture than what they started the game with, but that's a little bit unfortunate. I thought if anything that would definitely help. So let's lower the tax rate a little bit. That's unfortunate, but nothing much I can do there. Let's keep building up my navy. And I'm gonna move these 2 units. Let's get them over here. I'm going to bring them down to Carthage with me as part of like an invasion force there. So let's keep that going. The Libyan, what can we build? What can we build? How many cities need building right now? Croton, or let's get something building here instead. I just don't think I have the money for both. Yeah, I'd rather kind of build up Croton's economy more. But let's see how that goes. Okay, so once again, these turns are going by pretty quick just because there's not much going on right now. But hopefully in a couple minutes. Blockade port of Sparta. So they're really kind of making me move back and forth across the map here. Ooh, a lot of things came down. Okay, eruption at Etna. Oh, look at that. Look at the volcano going. I mean, did that kill their armies? I don't know. Did the Scipia move their armies there? Oh, they did. They moved their army. Okay, I thought it was like their army disappeared. I was like, no way. It got destroyed by that. That'd be horrible. Faction announcements. Games held. Lovely. Lost a little bit of money again. Macedon. Okay, where is this guy? Huh. So they're Macedon, I thought I was on good terms with, but I guess they are looking to spy on my towns. That is not nice. Tarentum. Syracuse. Okay, so let's get something building in my capital. Get the paved roads going. And then, look, I have enough money to build up something here in the Libyan. Maybe a port. I mean, that can only help. And we can raise the tax rate a little bit. That is nice. Okay, so let's get a nice big fleet going here. And we're going to move a bunch of guys over into Africa. Let's see what army I can put together. So let's take... Alright, let's take this really good general with me because I'm going to need him once I get across. And we'll take really most of this army. I think Libya's going to like revolt against me here, yeah. So let's lower that tax rate. try to get them a little bit happier, but kind of assume that would happen. We'll recruit a town watch. Yeah, let's get a town watch going to kind of help out with the town there. Okay, Syracuse is alright. So the rest of my towns are still kind of going as normal. It's a decent sized fleet. Let's move that fleet over and try to blockade that port of Sparta. Just it's always good to do the missions. So, okay, let's drop off these guys on the peninsula. Alright, so that'll be my army, and might as well blockade their port while I'm at it. Just kind of hurt them, make sure they can't really train any more troops really quick. So, yeah, let's see what happens next turn. Carthage, looks like their troops kind of moved out of the area. Maybe they moved on to the ships? No, troops aren't on the ships, so I don't know where those troops went. Oh, they set up a fort out here. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't defend their capital city, but let's go. Oh, I have to walk all the way over here to this crossing. Okay, well that makes a little bit more sense then. And then an army sitting there. Okay, so let's see what I can get here. Some peltists. No, I don't think I need those. Oh, get them out of here. Do I have to take them now? Escape? Okay, so I guess I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, before I go into the battle, let's see what we got here. Faction announcements. -2 influence to this guy. Why? Why would that happen? Oh, Apollonia. Yeah, see, once they expand, and I can't. I'm keeping my tax rate low so I can get to this 2,000 mark, because if I put it on very high, I mean, population growth of 2% compared to 3.5%. That's a significant difference. But I would love that extra, 500 or 400 it's going to be giving me each turn. So let's wait a couple more turns till that gets to 2,000, and then we'll take that out, and then we'll move that to a. Okay, then we'll move that to a high tax rate. But in the meantime, okay, so they retreated. They're just some weak town militias and slingers. I mean, that's going to be a pretty easy battle. And this is strictly cavalry, so let's. Oh, I can't make it to them. Maybe if I. Can I move my cavalry slightly further? No? That is annoying. I thought I'd be able to hit them. Okay, let's get my navy involved here. Take out a couple of their troops just while I can. Yeah, this should be easy. And maybe take out their admirals in the process. And then we'll go back and blockade their port. Okay. What do we have here in terms of town? They're still mad. Let's build another town militia, just some dumb units. Okay, these are all building something. Yeah, so once again, not much going on. I'm trying to get at least one more battle in this video before I have to end it, so we'll see if I can get that Carthage fight before this gets too long. Okay, so yeah, but let's just go through these really quick. City expands, Syracuse, not Apollonia yet. Okay, so let's get this fight going. And they retreated again somewhere. There, okay. Same troops available. Alright, let's take them out this time. Okay, so we'll get a quick battle in here. Shouldn't be too bad. They have a lot of men, numbers-wise, but it really doesn't seem like they're, powerful units at all. Peasants and slingers. I mean, I should just be able to kind of move on them right away. I'm not too worried. They're probably going to set up on top of the hill here. That seems to be what the computer likes to do. So let's get my line of infantry set up here as well, along with my cavalry. Yep, and there they are. Okay. So let's put these guys on fire at will, and they're turning to face me. So let's just walk up towards them. And then hopefully I can take out their slingers with my cavalry once the infantry engage. So that would be nice. Actually, I don't want to run them up this hill. We'll put on fast forward here for a minute. Running them up the hill would be tiresome, as we saw in a previous video. So they're moving around a little bit, but they're not... Yeah, they're not going to stand much of a chance here against my men. It's a nice shot of them all marching up. Pretty solid force I have set up here. Nice heavy amount of infantry, and I'm losing some guys. I guess their slingers are starting to fire. Okay, so let's move these guys into battle quick now. I really don't want to just have them sitting back getting pelted by the slingers. Although I am happy they didn't come after my cavalry, so let's get my cavalry to run around behind. Oh, and there you infantry are shifting. Okay, my guys should start throwing their pila now, which are the spears. Just might as well let them take some out with the pila. Look at those throws. Look at that. That is just an onslaught, just tearing these guys apart. Okay. Let's get them to charge in now. Let's take out these slingers as well with my cavalry. Move them in. So the infantry fight is now starting, and I don't think these guys stand much of a chance. Oh look, they're already routing. Yeah, this is too easy. These like, you know, untrained, pretty poor troops are just so simple to break. I mean, look at this. I barely lost any men. I think the most I lost in a unit was, 8, and that's because those guys were being taken out. So by the slingers. So let's take out some of these guys. Let's get some experience. You know, make sure my men are kind of gaining this experience here. I should take those guys out with my general. Okay, turn into them, general. There we go. So they should chase those men down. The cavalry are... Yeah, I just want my cavalry and everyone to keep gaining experience. It'll only help in future fights. Let's keep these guys going. You all can take out these two. Okay, so yeah, quick, easy battle. I know it wasn't anything too eventful for the end of this video, but I will be next video going after the city of Carthage. So really kind of going against my initial strategy and expanding down into Africa. I didn't intend to do that whatsoever, but looks like that's going to be the way my campaign is moving right now, because of Greece's massive armies kind of blocking me from advancing there. So yeah, that should be that for now. I kind of want to move to Carthage before this huge army gets in, but we will see what happens. So please, you know, look forward to seeing you guys next time, and yeah, have a good one.